Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starkey Formstead. So we have to address this off the front. Thomas Crooks may have been registered as a Republican, but he did not identify as one. Let me go a little further. This younger generation that's screaming, he's Republican, he's Republican. How many of you were born, male or female, on your birth certificate, but you don't identify that way? How dare you judge this boy for being registered Republican, yet identifying with progressive leftist Democrat values? Like, being violent towards your adversary. So guys, welcome back. My name is Samantha. My content might be a little rough, and yeah, I move around, folks, because I own a farm and it's really hard for me to make videos. So what I do is during my day, between my farm chores, I stop and make clips. So a lot of times you're gonna see me moving because I'm going from point A to point B, and I decided to do a clip for you real quick. That's how dedicated I am to making sure you get the truth. Also, a second reason Thomas Crooks may have been, signed up as Republican, but not Republican, was to vote against Donald Trump in the primaries. See, you guys, a lot of us are honest, God-fearing people. Bearing false witness, being evil is hard for us. It's hard for us to wrap our minds around it, right? Like, this is not who we are. We are not cunning and conniving, right? It's just not who we are. The Bible tells us repeatedly to be as innocent as a dove, but as wise as a serpent. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you, in this day and age more than ever, it's exactly how we have to be. Now, what a lot of you do not know is that this was not the first attempt against Donald J. Trump. This is like attempt number 28. Yeah, it's just the first time someone's been bold enough to do it in front of the entire world. Something else you might not know is that it was not being played in public spaces on the news. Like, all across America, in bar rooms, in airports, doctors, like, they cut the news. CNN, Fox, like, none of them were showing it. You guys, like, they intentionally were trying to keep the fact that he was almost assassinated from the people. I'm not a child. Last time I looked, I paid my federal taxes. I'm tired of my government thinking they can, boo. Don't know about you folks, but it's time we totally dismantle this federal government. You ever heard that song, The Long Arm of the Law? Yeah, I think we can all agree this is getting ridiculous. It was obvious that the government is lying again. So you have this where people are saying, yes, we asked for more Secret Service. We asked for better security, and we were denied. Now, the response from the left was, oh, that's fake. That's fake. It's not true. We would never. You know what my daddy used to always say to me? Samantha, am I supposed to believe my lying eyes or my lying ears, baby? So I'm just saying, take it and do what you want with it, folks. I'm just here to tell you all the different things being said. You make your own mind up. Either you can critically think or you can't, but that's on you. Now, moving on, something else. Looks like Donald J. Trump was shot not once, twice. Now, this is what I think. Do I think he was wearing a bulletproof vest? Probably. Guys, look, my husband and I priced them not long ago, but he's a ex-president of the United States running for president again, so he would have things that you and I have never seen. Lightweight, durable, can withstand, metal piercing bullets. Like, he would have better than our poor military guys do. So do I think he was either wearing a bulletproof vest or he was wearing this type of suit? Yeah, like a James Bond suit. What? How cool is that? But yeah, he was shot in the chest. And he still popped up, pumping his fist. Can you imagine Joe Biden? I mean, I'm just saying, and I'm not asking to imagine him being shot because that is evil. But I mean, he can't even climb stairs or ride a bike. This would have done it for him. But moving on.
Here's some more information just about what happened yesterday, just more evidence that I've gathered, so you're going to want to pay attention to this.
Lots of breaking news I'm about to cover. As you see, there is a hole here in his chest. Also, this woman was reporting from Times Square showing that the televisions was not reporting what happened to him. And I even went down to Atlanta to the CNN Center and they cut off all the televisions, as well as when I went to the bars, they would not show it regardless. Even when I asked them to put the news on, they said they're not allowed to. Why is there not a that is sitting there saying what happened today? Literally some journalist sitting there saying firecracker. Also, this guy was out in the field.
Something else I'm seeing that's really just, it's so gross. But it shows you, I keep telling you guys, this generation is wicked, okay? It's showing you how deprived and the deprivation behind people. You know, that's why we need Jesus, real talk. Supposedly, this is Thomas Crook's mother on Twitter. This is one tweet, supposedly. Now I'm going to tell you how I know it's not her. First, I want you to read it. Now here's the second. Thomas Crook's father is still alive. That alone tells you this is not his mother, first off. And second off, this is like a high school graduation type writing. Yeah, it's not how a professional would speak. So you've got to use, critical thinking, okay? Then you have this.
That same underbite. But this is what this guy has to say. He obviously thinks he's quite funny.
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong
Now,
guy.
I already know there's going to be millions of people that believe that that was actually Thomas Crooks. And let me give you a little bit of back history. I went to Maui in September to do some investigation about missing children. Went back in October to do mission work. And I'm leaving August 1st again to go meet the King of Hawaii and to bring cash money to the fire victims and give them a platform to speak. If you want to row in that boat, pinned to the top of comments is how you do it. But back to my story. There was a video moving around TikTok, Twitter, all of that, of a boy you never seen, but he's showing a billboard saying, there's the school buses that are missing. The kids are on this military base. Oh my God, we've got to save them. Save the kids. There are no billboards on Maui. Did you hear me? Yeah. Even though I debunked it, played the video and explained to people how I knew that was not a real video, I literally had adults get on there and tell me that I was crazy, that Oprah bought me. My truck has 2 colors on it because my door doesn't match. If Oprah bought me, she's a crappy slave owner. So all I'm saying, folks, is you have got to not believe all the crap you're hearing. Yeah, mainstream media with their fact-checking BS is almost as bad as content creators. But when I hear people on TikTok, which me, am banned from life, from TikTok for speaking truth, they can't stand it. And the BS that comes out of people's mouths, like, this was fake. He popped the blood capsule in his mouth. Oh, Harlem, that's what it was. I grew up in Harlem. That's not what guns sound like. Really? Because, I live in the ghetto, not like where I live, but behind me. behind those woods is like a ghetto in my small community. And there's gunfire back there all the time. So people have repeatedly asked me on my videos, is that gunfire? I'm like, yeah, it is gunfire. And you're not like freaking out. Nope. Because God did not give me a what? A spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. I use my sound mind, folks. So look, guys, as information comes out, I'll bring it to you. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm leaving for Maui. I'm going to do the Lord's work. I'm writing a book. Just got through helping start a Montessori school in my community. I am busy. So if you'd like to receive our newsletter, which comes out twice a month on the 1st and the 15th, donate any amount to the fire victims and we'll hook you up with the newsletter. It's the things that we can't say here because we're censored so badly. Because it was back in March, YouTube took our money away. They quit paying us. It's called demonetized, which is like demonetized. But anyway, when that happened, I found my voice. It was a good thing. I stopped being concerned about watch hours and, oh my gosh, am I going to make as much as I made last month because I'm depending on it? One, I began to trust my God, who was my source, a little more. My faith grew, right? Second, I stopped being afraid to say the truth. Here we're like family. We're not like other. I'm the only one that answers on the YouTube channel. I read everybody's comment. I don't know, but it's working because we're growing. So I love you guys, all my heart. It's so humid. Look, so humid. My hair's starting to frizz. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to drink late night coffee. I'm going to kick my feet up. And then I think I may actually work on the book tonight. So I love you guys. Talk to you later.